God has an urgent message for you today. A call is coming from a specific mobile number, and it's not just any ordinary call. It carries a spiritual danger that could steal something precious from your life. This isn't a random warning, it's divine intervention meant to protect you right now. You need to see this number before it gets deleted from this message, because once that call comes through, it might be too late. This message comes with love to help you recognize the threat before it reaches you. Pay close attention, because what you're about to learn could save you from losing something valuable. As you hear these words, know that God sees the spiritual trap being set through this incoming phone call. It's normal to feel curious about who might be calling and what they want, but understand that not every call comes with good intentions. Some calls carry dark energy and harmful purposes that can drain your peace, steal your money, damage your relationships, or even affect your health. This warning is your divine shield, protecting what matters most in your life. You're receiving this message because there's still time to prepare and protect yourself. Even when curiosity tempts you to answer unknown numbers, trust that this warning is a blessing. Knowing about this dangerous number before it appears on your screen gives you the power to avoid the trap that's been set for you. As you think about this warning, take time to understand how phone calls can be spiritually dangerous. Just like a door can let unwanted visitors into your home, your phone is a gateway that can allow darkness into your life if you're not careful. Not every voice that reaches out to you comes with pure intentions. Some carry curses, manipulation, and negative energy designed to harm you. You might receive calls from unfamiliar voices, making urgent requests that pressure you to act quickly. You might see numbers that create an uneasy feeling the moment they appear on your screen. Some calls come at spiritually significant times when you're vulnerable or distracted. The moment you hear certain voices, you might feel your energy draining away instantly. Words spoken through phone lines carry power, and saying yes to the wrong caller can create spiritual contracts you never intended to make. Your phone is an extension of your personal space, and you have every right to protect it from uninvited intrusions. This warning about a dangerous phone number is more than just information about a scam. It's a spiritual checkpoint in your journey. It's a time for you to connect with your inner discernment and find courage to ignore calls that feel wrong. There's a loving plan at work in your life, and part of that plan includes protecting you from unseen threats before they can harm you. Technology is a tool that can be used for both good and evil purposes. While phones connect us with loved ones and opportunities, they also give scammers, manipulators, and spiritual attackers direct access to us. Growing spiritually means knowing when to disconnect and when to set boundaries with the digital world. Prayer becomes your shield before answering any unknown number. When you seek divine guidance about which communications to accept, you tap into the gift of discernment that's so important in this digital age. Your spiritual antenna is already picking up warning signals about this particular number. Trust that God shows you threats before they materialize in your life. This specific number carries an intention to harm or steal from you, making it different from normal unknown calls. As we've discussed this urgent warning about the dangerous number coming your way, I'd like to help you stay protected from future threats as well. If these divine warnings about modern dangers resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to pause this video and prepare to remember what you're about to see. Like this video and subscribe to receive more divine warnings about threats in our digital world. Hit the notification bell for time-sensitive alerts. Pay attention to physical signs that appear when a dangerous number shows up on your screen. You might experience sudden anxiety or dread for no clear reason. Your heart might start racing even though you're just looking at your phone. That gut feeling screaming, "Don't answer," is real divine guidance speaking through your body. You might notice unusual phone behavior like glitches, strange sounds, or your device acting oddly right before the call. Some people report feeling watched or targeted when these numbers appear. Notice spiritual signs that come before dangerous calls too. You might have dreams about phones ringing or unknown voices trying to reach you. Repeated numbers might start appearing everywhere in your daily life. Your intuition sends you warnings that something isn't right. You might see news reports or hear from others about phone scams and dangers. A feeling of heaviness or spiritual drain might settle over you. Watch for environmental signs as well. Other people in your life might warn you about strange calls they've been receiving. Local news might report about phone scams in your area. Even your pets might act strangely when certain numbers call. Technology around you might malfunction at the same time these calls come through. Remember, you're not facing this phone threat alone. God's protection extends to every area of your life, including your technology and communications. Around you right now stands a team of angels, monitoring your interactions and keeping watch over who tries to reach you. This warning you're receiving proves you're under divine surveillance, not in a frightening way, but in a protective, loving way. Before answering any unknown call, say a simple prayer asking God to protect you from harm and guide you toward right decisions. Create a spiritual barrier around your phone and all your devices by speaking protection over them regularly. If you receive suspicious calls, you can cleanse your phone of negative energy through prayer and intention. Feel gratitude for this early warning system that's protecting your life right now. Each time you ignore a dangerous call, that's a victory for your spirit. The universe is actively blocking harmful connections before they can reach you and cause damage. The dangerous number you need to watch for carries specific patterns or characteristics that make it recognizable. This number is appearing in your life right now for a reason. It's not coincidence, but rather a targeted attempt to reach you specifically. The divine timing of this warning arriving before the call comes shows how carefully you're being watched over and protected. This number connects to a larger pattern of spiritual attacks happening through technology in our modern world. Others have received calls from similar numbers, and their experiences show a clear difference between those who answered and those who didn't. Those who answered often faced financial loss, emotional manipulation, or spiritual oppression. Those who trusted their intuition and refused the call remained protected. You're being targeted because your spiritual growth has made you noticeable. But this also means you're important enough for God to protect through direct warnings like this one. Just as you receive these divine warnings about dangerous phone numbers and modern threats, your support helps us continue sharing similar protection with others who are facing the same dangers. A small super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or even $50 allows these urgent warnings to reach people before damage occurs in their lives. Your contribution helps build a community shield against modern spiritual dangers that threaten so many people every single day. As you prepare for this dangerous number to potentially appear on your phone, learn exactly what actions to take. When you see the number, do not answer it under any circumstances, no matter how curious you feel. Block the number immediately through your phone settings so it cannot reach you again. Take a screenshot of the number and mark it in your notes as dangerous so you remember it. Say a protective prayer or speak your affirmation of divine protection the moment you see it. Clear your energy field after seeing the number by taking deep breaths and releasing any anxiety it created. If you accidentally answer before recognizing the danger, hang up immediately without speaking a single word. Say a specific protective prayer asking God to close any spiritual doors that may have opened. Cleanse yourself spiritually through prayer or meditation. Ask God to cancel any spiritual agreements that might have been created by the connection. Let all unknown numbers go to voicemail from now on. Use call screening features available on your phone. Trust that truly important legitimate calls will always leave messages. As you get ready to face any dangerous calls that might come your way, make it a habit to say, "I am divinely protected from all harmful communication." Speak these words with complete trust every single morning before you even check your phone. This simple practice builds a shield of spiritual protection around all your devices that negative energy cannot break through. When worry creeps in about unknown numbers, or when you feel your phone carrying heavy energy, pause for a moment. Use this time to quiet your mind and pray over your phone, asking God to guard every call, text, and message that comes through. Begin each day thanking God for protecting your communications and filtering out what doesn't serve your highest good. When you fill your thoughts with gratitude and vigilance, you create room for only safe, positive connections in your life. Align your heart with divine protection, knowing that your faith acts as the ultimate firewall against dark intentions. Teach your children and family members about spiritual phone safety, so they too can recognize when calls feel wrong. During this time of digital threats, you're not just protecting yourself personally, but also becoming someone who can help shield others from similar dangers. This warning offers you a chance to show God's love in action by spreading awareness. Each day gives you new opportunities to warn friends and family about dangerous numbers and suspicious calls. As you pray for protection and connect with God, remember to share this message with those you care about. Your awareness can prevent others from falling victim to the same spiritual attacks. Use your knowledge to bring light into someone else's potential darkness. Embrace your responsibility to warn your community without creating panic or fear. In this modern spiritual warfare, we need warriors who stay alert and informed. Your experience becomes powerful testimony for others facing similar threats. Support those who have already been harmed by dangerous calls through prayer and compassion. Together, we create a network of protection that stands firm against unseen technological threats in our digital age. In closing, as we face this dangerous phone number, and whatever threat it carries, let's move forward with awareness and divine protection surrounding us. Be prepared to recognize the number when it appears, trust your intuition completely, and have courage to ignore calls that feel wrong in your spirit. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's constant presence guiding your every decision about who to let into your life. You're on a path to safety, surrounded by divine love and strengthened by spiritual discernment. Keep saying, "I am divinely protected from all harmful communication," and watch as God's protection shields you from every dangerous call that tries to reach you. If this warning came at exactly the right time for you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more urgent divine alerts about modern threats. Hit the notification bell so you never miss time. Sensitive warnings meant specifically for you. Share this video with everyone in your contacts because someone you know might be the next target of this dangerous number. Comment below if you've already seen suspicious numbers or if you've received similar divine warnings. Dear Lord, please give us wisdom to recognize dangerous communications and strength to trust our spiritual instincts when unknown numbers appear. Protect us from all harm that tries to reach us through technology. Amen. If this message has opened your eyes to spiritual dangers in our digital world, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, and $20 or more. Your support allows us to continue warning others before they become victims of these attacks. Please share in the comments what other modern spiritual threats or divine warnings you'd like to hear about in our next video. Your suggestions help us bring you the protection and guidance you need most in today's world.